season really starts this weekend with the Swedish Rally and back on home ground with plenty of snow, so I'm really looking forward.
A lot of people ask me, are you excited about back in the WRC, excited about going to Sweden? And yeah, no, for sure you are, but once you actually get here, you jump in the car, it's white, snow everywhere, and you go in the first run, the test stage, you remember exactly why you enjoy this. It's great.
For sure we have taken a few steps closer to our main rivals, and we had a good rally in Monte Carlo and showed some good speed.
Great start. The performance of the car is dramatically improved, and a lot of work on the engine over the winter to improve the torque, really more than the power, and that's made the car much more drivable, and the drivers seem very happy with it.
The car in the test feels very good. First time back, so it'll take a little bit to get into it, but really looking forward to it.
We've always been pretty happy with the chassis, and the lack of torque was the sort of biggest Achilles heel. That's gone now, and I think we are very competitive.
It's definitely come along. The engine feels better. Engine always feels good in Sweden, but for sure the torque's improved a lot. The mid-range, which is where we were lacking. So it's great. They've done a great job over the winter.
We've fitted a bigger heater for this rally, not only to keep the drivers warm, but to keep the screen clean and things like that. But you just have to be very careful. Any water in the car will freeze.
It affects it quite badly when the driver puts it too deep in a snowbank. No, I think it's the temperature. I think on the rally that PJ did on Saturday there as a test, it was down to -35. On the oils and whether it be in the damper or in the engine, you've got to get all that right. You've got to get the engine running at the correct temperature, get the oil temperature up, the water temperature up, which normally you're trying to keep it down.
As we see here, we have proper ice conditions underneath the snow. The problem is you have to get the snow away before you get the grip. Grip, no grip. The front tires you get grip, but the problem is to keep the rear in the line and get the traction. It's very, very easy to push a little bit too hard, and then you have the rear end in the loose snow and there is no grip at all. Yeah, just go as mad as possible. That's the best. That's my tactic. Then we will see what others do.
Because of the result in Monte for Proton, we want to get the cars to the finish. For sure, PG, it's his home event. I know what it's like when you're competing in Rally GB. You get that extra bit in there. For me, it's the first time back here in 8 years, so it's going to take a little bit, I think, just to get dialed in. The speeds are very high here. We've got to get a good result for the team and get some points on the board.
Yeah, for sure. I'm always confident when I'm back home and on these kind of roads, which I know what I can do here, and for sure. It was good to see that we were so close to the main rivals in Norway as we were last weekend, and I know we need to be a step higher up on the level to be competitive and maybe challenge them on stage. If we can keep a decent speed, I think we can be right at the top at the end if we don't get any problems.
I mean, Asia was obviously a focus for Proton because it's their biggest market. So it's very important for us to win there.
Yeah, no, it was a great year for the team, for myself. A great result, first and second, the drivers, and to win the manufacturers. It was a perfect year for Proton, obviously.
Good to have Alister back, revitalised and loving every minute of it. Yeah, busy year. We need to focus on APRC. Still very important for us, and we mustn't sit back and rest on our laurels. But the WRC is obviously where it's happening, and we're using this as a toe in the water year to look for further things.